Hey you guys, hey. Welcome back to my channel, Miss Jaleisha J. I'm Miss Jaleisha J. I am an inspirational speaker, spiritual teacher, and I am also an author. And I help you challenge your limited beliefs so that you can align and manifest the life that you desire. And I help you do this by giving you tools and resources to open up your heart space so you can live a more authentic life. If you feel a connection with me, you feel some type of vibe, some type of kindred energy going on, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you're aware when I post videos. Okay, so hopefully this video is going to be short and sweet. I want to talk about living in alignment versus living in resistance, and what does that look like, alignment versus resistance. When we live in alignment, that means that we are living in alignment with our heart's desires. We're living in alignment with the universe. And normally that means that life just flows. It means we're not in a space of control, in a space of trying to force things to happen, that we are surrendering. And when we surrender, the universe can respond and have doors open up for us. Magical things happen. You know, things that are just easy. It flows. And so that's like the key thing with alignment. It flows to you. There's no type of energy that blocks it. It just flows, which confirms that it's meant for you, right? So let me use an example. If you have been trying to get a certain type of job, you've been working on your skill set, you've been, building up your resume, and there's a couple job interviews you're going for, and you just feel this alignment to one job, or you feel this energy like, I'm gonna ace this, or I'm gonna do so well in this, I'm gonna get this job, I'm gonna get this offer. And you go in, you ace your interview, you feel good about it, and it flows to you. That job opportunity flows to you, that increase of your money, promotion flows to you, what you already felt, like the calmness of it, like the surety of it, like this is already mine. It flows to you. So when it flows to you, it means it's in alignment for you. When there's resistance, say I'm not able to get that job, or the job promotion I'm trying to get at my job, my current work, I keep getting stalled, I keep getting delays. There's resistance there. And it necessarily doesn't mean that it's not meant for you. Maybe there could be a multitude of different things. Maybe you need to build your skill set. Maybe you need to actually work on your performance. Maybe you are in the wrong place, and the universe is trying to show you that this is no longer helpful for you and your growth, and that you need to go somewhere else that values you or appreciates you. It could be a multitude of different things. But when there's resistance, doesn't mean it isn't meant for us, or that we're being rejected, or that we're being abandoned. It's more so, what can I learn from this situation? What else do I need to learn from it? So alignment, it's almost like the synchronicities. When you have confirmation, you get your angel numbers, things just start popping up for you. You see, confirmations from, or messages from animals. You see messages from different things throughout your day, or maybe you pull up a song that confirms something for you, or you pull a passage in a book randomly and that confirms something for you. Maybe you cross paths with someone that is talking about or introducing what you've been wanting to work on, what you've been wanting to do. Maybe you meet someone new that is the door opener for what you're desiring. That is alignment. That means whatever that idea, that desire, that want, that need, that is supported, and it is in alignment for you at this point in time. I will say for myself personally, I am ready to leave the country. I am preparing myself to get ready to sell my house, and I'm preparing myself to make a move out of the country. I'm ready to do that, and I have been kind of like delaying it because I'm like, I don't know if I should do this. I'm pretty much uprooting my whole life. I'm pretty much, putting a bulldozer to my life, pretty much. And what I found is that I started joining some groups of women or people who have traveled outside, who live outside the country. And I also been following some people online, just reading their stories, getting their information. But what I found is that the universe has put into my life people who are actively traveling, who are actively living out of the country, who have lived out of the country. The universe is also having me do meetups with people who are also getting ready to leave and move out the country. I'm meeting more people who are not from this area. I'm interacting with more people who have already traveled or who have already been where I want to go. It's that's alignment. And what that means is I'm supported. And so that means that the desire, that my heart's desire for the universe to bring people into my life or experiences or happenstances where I can be more around what I'm actually desiring. The universe is saying I'm supporting you in this and that it is for you if this is what you want to do. Whereas if there was resistance, like if there was some type of barrier, consistent barrier, if there was delays on me trying to get to where I would need to go to, and it's not something I'm consciously doing, it's just delays, that may be something I need to look at. You know, maybe I need to reevaluate where I am currently. Maybe I need to reevaluate where my needs are, my wants are. But right now it's in alignment for me. So that's how I know I can trust it. You know you're not in alignment when you're trying to control your outcome. You know you're not in alignment when you are trying to manipulate a situation or manipulate an experience to get the result that you want. You know you're not in alignment when you are obsessing over it. What I do know is that anytime that we hold so tightly to something, we cause our own resistance. We cause a delay. This goes for anything that we desire. This goes for love, friendships, personal experiences. If we obsess over it, if we hold on to it so tightly, we cause our own resistance. We cause our own delay, because essentially what we're saying is that we don't believe that it's possible, or we believe that we have a lack of faith. And one thing I always like to take with me, and this is even from the Bible, it says if you have a faith with a mustard seed, that's all you need is a faith of a size of a mustard seed. And that's what I just want to implore to you guys, is that if there's something upon you that you're desiring, there's something upon you that you really want in your life, in your physical reality, there has to be some type of faith there. And the faith has to outgrow the fear. I'll use another example. My love life. I used to obsess so much over having my person, like my man, and not to say that opportunities of love hadn't flown into my life, it has, but I obsessed over it so much that I wanted to get something absolute. Tell me when I'm gonna meet him, when it's gonna happen, how's it gonna happen. Like, I wanted to know all these different things, and I feel that I didn't trust it. I didn't trust that's meant for me. I didn't trust that I'm worthy, that I don't have to have this expectation of when this is gonna happen, that everything is working in my favor. And so if I trust that, then that relieves me from having to be on this deadline, on this timeline that I've built in my mind, because really it's a wound. It's a wound, like, oh my God, I need to know, I gotta know when, I gotta know. And I feel personally it caused resistance. I still haven't met my person, but I'm more relaxed now. Like, I'm not asking when is it gonna happen, when I'm gonna meet him. I'm not going to different mediums or psychics. I'm not I'm not doing any of that anymore. I'm just kind of in a space where I'm calling him in, because I'm ready for my partner now. I'm in a space where I'm ready for that type of connection. I'm ready for that lesson, or not lesson, but that experience for me, that growth, because it's going to be a shapeshifter. And I'm trusting that the more that I align with who I am, which is my truth, which is being just the essence of me, that'll happen. And I'm very much a mystical person, so I believe in the mystic, the special magic of the universe, and I believe everything is divine and everything happens in divine timing. So who am I to control that? So when I know that person comes to me, I'll know it'll be in alignment, because it's meant for me at that time. And that's just something you guys got to know. We cause more harm to ourselves because we're wondering why isn't it here yet, instead of looking at opening our arms up wide to the universe, to source, to God, to divine, and saying, I trust you. I trust that you know what's best for me. I trust that everything is working out for my favor. I trust that everything is happening for me, for my highest good. Even at times when we're not in the space where we want to be, even at times when we feel that we're being rejected or delayed, everything is always teaching us about ourselves. It's always showing us something about ourselves. And some people be like, I've heard people say, I don't always want to be taught something. I get it, but we come into this world, if we're willing, because some people aren't willing, we come into this world wanting to evolve and grow and wanting to be our best selves. And in order for that to happen, you made a choice. I believe in past lives. I feel like we made a choice to be here in this body, in this life, at this time, to come here to experience whatever journey we're supposed to. And when we experience this journey, even the setbacks, even the things that give us pain, the things that give us pause, all of that is leading us to where we're meant to be. And if we change our perspective, because it's just about the perspective, if we actually change our perspective and not look at it from a space of why is the universe doing this to me, but instead, what can I learn from this? What are you trying to show me? What do I need to learn? What I need to grow here? Okay, maybe this isn't for me right now. Maybe I need to do something different. Maybe I need to open up my arms more and ask you to just take the lead. Alignment is like this. Things just start happening, popping off. You're like, dang, oh my goodness, I was just wanting to do that, or I was thinking about that, or I have been desiring that, and it's just, baby, you're in alignment. That means it's for you. When there's resistance, that's just always showing us, let's go back to the drawing table. Let's go back to the drawing board. I want to give one last example. Last year, and I've talked about this before, last year I was doing all these different events and doing all these different things, trying to collab with people, and nothing was working. Nothing was selling, nothing was happening. And I internalized that, like, what the hell is going on? Like, what the hell? Like, am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be doing this at all? Like, why isn't this working? And I started questioning myself, and I started really just being in a space of why. And Spirit showed me through that whole year that anytime there's a delay or anytime there's a pause, that's time for me to go back and go to the drawing board and to see, where am I? What is my intention? What am I doing? Is this really for my highest good? Is this something I really want to do? Is this really for me? And what I found was that it really wasn't for me, because I really was doing things I didn't want to do. I was collaborating with people I didn't want to collaborate with. I was just in a yes space and no boundary space. And Spirit kind of stopped everything for me to actually get with myself, to get real with myself. And so because of that, this year has been pretty nice so far, as far as building and learning about myself and facing my fears with my business. It's been really intriguing. But I wouldn't be in this space if I didn't have the rejection, if I didn't have the delay, if I didn't have the resistance. It's just, are you willing to look at the bigger picture? Resistance doesn't mean it's not for you. It just means that there's more to do here. There's more you need to look at. And not necessarily always healing, but some truth has to be revealed to you. Something you need to learn, something you need to gather, something you need to shift, something that you need to release and let go of, because this isn't for you anymore. Don't be afraid of the resistance. The resistance, if you're willing to face it, does bring the alignment. And the alignment, when you know things are popping and you know it's hidden, you're like, I'm good. This for me, huh? This for me. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully this was some type of message upon your heart. Please make sure you comment. You know, let's talk it out. I love hearing you guys' opinions and your comments and feedback and everything. And I send you all love, and I hope you have a great day.